Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman, same promo code, 10% off at checkout. Both of these are fantastic deals, and they help support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theorix 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're playing in the CoreSet constructed format, and this is a list that I modified, well, I was going to say slightly, but I think I modified it actually a decent amount. Changed the lands around a lot, changed the number of, like, these things around. But I will say that I did get the core of this deck list from AetherHub by username MTG SNPI. It doesn't look like they're a content creator, but still, I wanted to give credit where credit was due. And so the point of this deck, essentially, is we play elementals, because we got a lot of good elemental stuff. We also got a lot of good Chandra stuff. So essentially, it is a mix between elementals and Chandra. You notice that the main force of the deck is red, and then we have a little bit of the greens and blues to help out some of the power of the deck. So I reckon 3 Chandra's Embercat, 2 mana, 2/2. It's decent, it's a decent size. It's a bear, but it adds extra red. You can cast this for elemental or Chandra spells, which is quite nice. It means that we can, get early Chandra Heart of Fire. We can get early any of these down, essentially. For Chandra's Magmutt, this is actually quite nice as well. 1, it allows us to deal 1 damage to whatever, even if our opponent does happen to have annoying blockers. But also, it works really nicely with our Chandra's Pyreling. Now, this one, whenever source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, it gets +1/+0 and gains double strike until end of turn. Now, we have some of that with Chandra's Magmutt. We obviously have some of that with things like Omnath. We have this Chandra plussing, this Chandra's plus. And it's just really nice to have some decent repeatable ways of making this a 2/3 with double strike. What's really nice is that it works fantastically in tandem with things like Bolt Hound. Bolt Hound is a 3 mana 2/2 with haste. Whenever it attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Which in turn works really nicely with Chandra Acolyte of Flame, because we're able to get 2 1/1 red elemental creature tokens, which is fantastic. So this attacks, it'll be attacking as a 2/2, whatever, it's fine. This will have then 2 2/1s instead of 1/2s, or instead of 1/1s, which is fantastic. You're literally doubling the efficiency of the Chandra. Now, note, we don't have any, instant sorcery spells, so the -2 is never going to be used, and then the first 0 ability can be used from time to time if you're looking to get these to higher loyalties. Although frankly, it's only to protect them, as this one we're never going to ult for the same reason. We don't have the instant sorceries, and this one, it's fine. Going back to our 2-drop slot, we have 2 Leafkin Druids. Fills similar role to Chandra's Embercat, except this adds green and it's a 0/3 instead. So less aggressive, but has the potential to help us cast specifically Risen Reef. Or, I guess it doesn't technically help us cast it. Whatever, it's ramp is ramp, shut up. 3 Chandra Spitfire, once again, work really nicely with things like Magmutt, allowing our creature to get 4 power flyer early, especially considering we do, once again, have Omnath, Chandra. It's pretty nice. Yeah. For Risen Reef. Risen Reef is just gravy. This card allows you to do really stupid things. When all of your creatures are elementals, you just get lands real fast. Speaking of caring about lands, we have Omnath Locus with the Roil. Good old 3/3, enters, deals damage equal to the number of elements you control to any target. You're looking to dome your opponent's face, he got you. You're looking to kill a creature or planeswalker, he got you. And then whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 1/1 counter on target elemental you control. If you have 8 or more lands, draw a card. Works really nicely with Risen Reef, because Risen Reef allows us to get to a lot of lands. Omnath allows us to buff our Risen Reef, so it's not as likely to die to things. And of course, Omnath can just buff itself and be really dumb and annoying and big. Or you can buff a Chandra Spitfire, because then it'll be harder for your opponent to kill the giant flyer, which is going to be beating them down. Same with Bolt Hound, you could do that as well. 2 Chandra Heart of Fire. This essentially reads +1, deal 2 damage to any target almost certainly being their face. This allows you to trigger this and this really consistently, and if you really need to, you can use her first +1 in order to yeet a hand of essentially nothing to get the potential to play other things. Chandra's Incinerator is another card that cares about non-combat damage. Now, the main reason I'm playing this is 1, it was in the deck list, but 2, I could have cut this. So I was thinking about cutting this to have 2 more Chandra Heart of Fire, because Chandra Heart of Fire I do think is really strong, but I decided to stick with this 1 because I feel like it'd make a fantastic thumbnail art, and 2, it's just really cool, even if it doesn't come down necessarily super early or whatever, it's still a really awesome thing to have. Because then, things like our Chandra's Made Much, and our Chandra Heart of the Fire and our Omnath are going to be doing dummy strong damage. Also, it's a 6/6 with trample. It's nice. Chandra Wicked Inferno, we get to yeet things that aren't elementals, aka nothing of ours, and we get to hit our opponent every turn with that sweet +2. It's fantastic. This is the metabase. I changed it slightly so that it could incorporate some of the other changes that I made. And let's just hop into this weird format. When I first saw CoreSet constructed, I legitimately thought that it was just that's fine. I legitimately thought it was just 421, and I was like, that's a really small pool. It's a really small pool to draw from. That's essentially like advanced limited. But no, it's this, and I think that's I think it's pretty cool. Arena? Okay. These are my associates. Blaze. Laser. Blazer. And you all know my consigliere, Michelle. Sure. I think the plan is the Pyreling. Sure. Okay. They're on red something. Possibly also elementals. When I went through this during my stream, I noticed that there were a lot of... well, it's Chandra's. Fair. I noticed that there were a lot of... I do want to just start getting damage through. A lot of good elemental cards. A lot of good life gain cards. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I thought zombies was possible. It wouldn't be super strong. It would be missing a decent number of things. But I did think that there was possibly enough there. So yeah, we're playing similar decks. Not the same, obviously. But similar. I mean... yeah. This Chandra might bite the dust, but... I kind of think that's fine. I do not want this. Sam, I am.
Anyone need a match? No. Hey, these little guys are great.
So we're gonna deal 6 here, put them to 10. Pretty decent. Next turn we play Leafkin Druid, Temple, and then we can play a Sharon. Pyreling? Alright. Awakener? Okay. They didn't attack here. Very interesting. I guess I do want to make sure that I'll be able to use it. Attacks, choose target elemental creature card in your graveyard toughness less than its toughness. Return it. Sacrifice it. To be honest, my Bolt Hound might die, but I'd be getting through for 2 damage, which is not nothing.
Don't worry, I brought company.
If they want to triple block my Pyreling, I think I'm fine with that as well. I assume we're going to see a double block on the Bolt Hound with the 2 1/3s. I was correct. And I assume that they might just... they might take the 6. They shouldn't. They take the L. Fine with me. And you all know my consigliere, Michelle. I need to watch Dodgeball again. Blaze. Laser. Blazer. Ah, it's real good. Sakana. Notably, I do not have any Discord questions today. I apparently have answered all of them. This hand's okay. It's a little slow. We don't have any of our 2-drops, which is nutso. But I think it's probably fine. We got the double Risen Reef action going on. They're on black. Let's see if we can get a 2-drop here. It's not, so we're going to yeet it. Next time we might be doing this, which is fine. They're mono black. Is it zombies? It is zombies. I was somewhat correct. Now, the thing is... Pyreling. I think I want to just play this. I'm fine having that. So next turn, we play the mountain, we play the Risen Reef. They play Death Baron, no Rotting Register. Okay, so that is very frightening. Nah, it's like super frightening. I would prefer to land. So I assume that my Reef is going to die. My Reef has died. I assume that I am going to die. Yeah, see this, it's not great. Because I am dead on board. This will only deal 1 damage. I'm certain that they have another kill spell. So the on-curve Regisaur is gonna do me in, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, I'm alive. Literally have to jump. And then next turn I have to have I have to cast 2 creatures, and both of them have to survive. Okay. So I can play 2 creatures. Whether or not they both survive remains to be seen. But I'm gonna do this. Hell yes. Nope. Okay. We got to fade. We have to fade the removal. Okay, we faded our removal. But we have to deal with these somehow, and I'm not sure we can. 4, 3. Okay, so I can... I guess I Spitfire... Omnath? Kill that. I think Spitfire is probably better for me to keep around. So I'm gonna do this. Omnath. So now at the very least I can remain at parity with my opponent, but we are in a bad way. Getting this instant... No! No! I died. If we were able to get this down a little earlier, then we would have at least been able to properly combat one of these, but cast Levi. Man, I'm today, which is tomorrow for me. We're getting the sweet ban updates, and I swear, if Wizards of the Coast does functionally nothing on Historic, I'm going to be livid. That's not a name. This hand is not great. This hand is better. I'm gonna eat that. I will keep and cast the Embercat. I would need another green or blue mana in order to play this on turn 3, but it's fine. Black, green, put into the bottom of a empty bottle. Might be able to play this on turn 4. Alright, they're playing Eels. Seems that they might be playing Eels. I'll go ahead and just play both of these. That can make my Pyreling quite nice. And if I top deck a blue or red land, I can kill the Storm Lieutenant. I don't like that. If they kill one of them, I'm going to like it even worse. You suck and I hate you. Still didn't attack though, coward.
You bet I'm passionate about pyromancy.
In EOT, I can hit them in the face. If they Thorn Lieutenant attack my Chandra, I think I'm fine with that. Eliminate? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and hit you in the face. They attack my Chandra for not all that much, to be honest. This target a spell or ability? Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I thought. I only have 2 mana. Can I play or cast? I can play. So, I am going to yeet the cards in my hand, the card in my hand. Okay, we can get some lands. Another Bolt Hound. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still not too frightened about Sharon. So far they haven't like cast any other creatures. This just alright, Skoos. Skoos is going to be an issue for sure. Yeah, Skoos is going to be a big issue. Gonna go up to 5/5. Damn, that's gonna be potentially difficult. I think what I'm going to do is cast the Bolt Hound and then just smork in. My opponent thinking, for some reason, if they have something like an Eliminate, they should just pass the turn. I just realized. They have the dinky version. I have the better version. Which is hidden behind my disgusting face. Don't know what my opponent's thinking about. I don't know. I'm gonna have a BLT for dinner. Well, it's not gonna be a BLT. It's going to be bacon, spinach, and bread. I do not like tomatoes. I'm cool with ketchups. Ketchups? Really? I'm cool with ketchup, I just don't like tomato. Okay, he's eating something. So no matter what he blocks, I will be able to kill it. With my Chandra's +1. Never mind. He didn't. I mean, my Chandra might die, but like, do I put him to 3? Do I draw more cards? I think I draw cards. Cool.
Use them or lose them.
I should have gotten a red source. Oh my god, I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself so much. Oh, I hate myself. I'm garbage. Oh no.
Wow, I'm tired.
I'm actual trash, dude. I'm actual trash. No, dude. No. No. Oh, dude. I feel nothing but shame. It didn't have to be this way. Why'd it kick me all the way out, dude? We're gonna make some modifications. Shit. Alright, we might be pulling an audible on the thumbnail. I think we're gonna do that. Probably should we should change that maybe? Whoops. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Just gonna go over here. Go to MTG picks. Chandra. Heart of Fire. Not sure I'll be able to use this as a thumbnail. Not exactly the highest of res. Awkward. I'll keep this. Fabled Passage on turn 1. Or in Island. I'm just going to use Incinerator. Alright, so this is the Orzhov Life deck. Hopefully they will have a relatively slow hand going forward. I would love to grab a 2-drop. Did not grab a 2-drop. How rude. So hopefully they don't have a ton of removal. I'll be able to amass a ridiculous amount of Risen Reefs and their trigger. Okay, Bloodthirsty. Okay, it's flying. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but you know, it's fine. Another Chandra, not also not what I wanted to see. Land, thank you. Leave my Risen Reef alone. This just gets worse. Stop, please. I said have a slow hand. What the? Shoot, I can't even play this Risen Reef. I'm gonna have to play the Spitfire. I realize I lose. If they have a single land, I just lose. Because they can use Veto. And then Aerialist will kill me. Please don't have an untapped land. Alright, it's not an untapped land. Can't use Veto's ability. So that's cool. Ow. Stop. Please. I'm gonna die. Not like this. So this is actually the deck I was planning on. And then these both trigger. And I go to 2. And then I go to 1. Because I have to do this, and then this. I'm at 1 with nothing on board. Even if I didn't keep this and I played Chandra, I would still die because that's too big. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Ugh. I still can't get over the last, not this last game, but the game. The total punt. The absolute, just self-destruction. It's atrocious and abysmal. I'm nothing if not completely ashamed. Great avatar. Don't see it all that often, but Aurelia is a fantastic avatar. This is a no. Why do you hate me, game? I can't keep his hand. Sure. Uh-oh. This might be the mono white version. There's a lot of incidental life gain, yeah. There's a lot of that. Stop it! Really don't want to see a Johnny's Pride Mate. That is what I would call a potentially absurd amount of life gain. Gain 3 more life this turn. Okay. Luckily, I doubt they'll be gaining... Unless they actually do want to attack here. I was about to say that seems incorrect. Alright, so they are going to get a 2-2. I will consume you. Okay. I mean, you didn't have to do it like that, but yeah, sure, that works, I suppose. Still blocking the chorister. Chorister? Is that really? Chorister. Alright. Yarp. You get another griffin. You get 2 griffins. Shoot. You get 3 griffins. This has become a bit worse. That, though, is fine. We'll play this. And I will be on defense now, thank you very much. I will pass the turn. Maybe I should have yeeted that out of existence, I'm not sure. See, That's what I would have liked to not see. I will say I do wish I had Chandra yeeted so I could potentially get this Chandra and then just wipe this board away. Obviously the Pride Mate would be alive, but a single Pride Mate's not all that bad.
Than having a plan. Basically, anything. Study? Focus? I just want to burn stuff already.
And I was getting to an annoying size. That's unfortunate. So, small Chandra is dead. I could really use a land so I can play big Chandra and wipe these out. This would be still an issue, but... I've taken the 7.
Consider this bridge burned.
You don't have to do it like that. Oh, come off it. What the hell is my opponent doing? Didn't attack at all, which I feel like was probably a mistake. Like, their Primate's gonna get pretty big, but I'm hoping that I draw land this turn. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I can actually get a forest this time. I don't know what this is, and I'm horrified. Because the plan is we play this, then we -3, we yeet this board, except for the Pride Mate. We can chump the Pride Mate. Yeah, that's fine.
Ever see a volcano erupt in person? Get out of my way. Or, you know, don't.
I don't want to risk my Chandra dying by attacking and essentially putting... Fuck. Hitting me? I'll take that. Yep, getting a lot of those. think I might have to -3 again. I'll probably have another Revitalize. That's unfortunate. Because if I don't -3, I just die to this. Maybe with 2 Magmutts I can actually race with Spitfire and Pyreling. Can chump with the Leafkin Druid. Or the Embercat, I guess. A riskier play is -2ing one of these. No, then she still dies. Yeah. I think I just have to do that.
Let's make some more room to fight
in order to survive. I'm going to try and race. I do have all 3 of these to potentially block if need be. Okay, that's not too terrible. I'm gonna chump with the Embercats. Okay, not helpful. No, calm down. I can't tap down my Magmutt as well. That's unfortunate. So quite unfortunate. Probably gonna die. It does suck that we got hard destroyed by these. This helps me stay alive, I guess. Never give up. Never surrender. Unless you have to. Is it possible for me to kill this Pridemate? Don't actually know if it is. I have no idea what the last card in their hand is. God, they've been real lucky with their draws, though. Can I can't lose my Skyfleet, unfortunately. If I block here and ping both, this will get +2. This will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not enough. This should be +6, 7. So that would be enough if I blocked like that. I'm gonna lose this though. So I need to top deck a way to deal with one of these. I hope I did that math right. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, okay. Of course. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. This is why whenever there's a weird format on Arena. I really should just stick to the good old black-white. Darn. Well, it's fine. We'll open a pack. I've seen the truth. Stick to Orzhov. Alright, well, no, that was that. Would like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them supporting the show, you'll find links to that down in the description, because I am the description guard. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go and tap that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, all will be one.